Hey everybody, on my way to Marion, me and the wife's going to go out to eat, and thought I'd go live to kill some time. I want to talk about something I tried to do a video about last night, but last night I got unintentionally shit-faced. I'd ate and everything, I wanted to drink some beer, and I was talking to a couple of my buddies online, and I'd ate so that I wouldn't get bombed, and I ended up getting bombed, and I saw something that made me want to do this video last night, and of course I couldn't keep it together. So here I am, going to talk about it now that I am able to. Anyway, Paul Petrosky, known as Weird Paul on YouTube, is a friend of mine on Facebook. I gotta kick the air on him. About to have a heat stroke in here. Anyway, he posted something that that he heard the Goonies are good enough. It was a journal entry. I was like, for a reason, it made me remember, oh yeah, hey, there was an exclusive video on the Goonies.com back in like the early 2000s, I think. It's a VHS video I bought for like 25 bucks, and it has a bunch of footage that's not on any major release of the Goonies, and it's the making of both of Cyndi Lauper's The Goonies Are Good Enough videos, and I mentioned that, and it reminded me of something. Back in the day, the Goonies.com was ran by a guy named Eric Candini. Now, he claimed to have an uncut version of the movie. Now, I used to read, I've studied that movie more than I have anything in school. I mean, I used to be just absolutely obsessed with it and the making of it and all that. At one point, when they got done with it, it was like 7 or 8 hours long, and they had to cut it down to a normal-sized movie. Well, anyway, he claimed to have an uncut version. Now, when he said uncut, I don't know if he meant like, I don't know if he meant that, or if he meant like he had more, a version of the film with more of the deleted scenes. I mean, they've put the octopus scene, the snack shop scene, because Disney Channel used to show these scenes in the movie. There's a scene with Data outside the restaurant. You can see another one of his gadgets, just some random stuff. That were pretty legendary, and they were never on a mainstream release. But there's also scenes that were floating around. There's a Data Intimidator scene where he does this, one of his gadgets, he hits something and he blows up real big on Willie's ship, and these action figures pop out and start shooting weapons out. It's a real weird gadget. And then there's a leech scene like in Stand By Me, and there's a Goonies Oath scene. There's all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I'm assuming he meant that he had a version with a lot of this stuff in it that you couldn't get. Like, I'm talking about like the leech scene, and all those last three I mentioned are like, I've never seen them, and I've scoured the internet for literally 20 years looking for this stuff. Anyway, so I emailed Eric Candini, and I said, dude, he said he had this copy, but it was a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy, so it's probably wasn't the best quality. But I said, I emailed him, I said, dude, I will give you $1,000 for a copy of the Goonies, that uncut one you got, because I don't remember what the details were, but he made it sound like he had like a version that like next to no one on this earth has. And I never heard back from him, and it was weird because I was thinking, maybe he didn't even see the email. Probably not, because I know if somebody offered me $1,000 just to copy a movie for him, hell yeah, I'd do it. And if I had a gem like this cinematic gem of one of the most beloved films of all time, and I had a version that had scenes that you can't get anywhere, I'd be putting this stuff on YouTube. So anyway, I guess the offer still stands. If there's somebody out there that has an uncut version of the Goonies, and I'm not talking about with the octopus scene and all the crap you can get on I'm not talking about the Disney Channel version or the stuff on the DVD placed in. I'm talking about the Data Intimidator scene, the leech scene, the stuff that you cannot find anywhere except for like pictures. You can find pictures of these scenes, you can't ever find the video. I guess the offer still stands. If you got an uncut copy and can prove it, I'll throw you $1,000 for it. I'd still pay it today. If you got a 7 or 8 hour version of it, you're talking, I'd be really willing to pay some bucks for that. because I think it'd be amazing to see the full 7. I've read that in some places it was 7 hours. I've read some places it was 8 hours. I know this is kind of a senseless thing to ramble on about, but I'm bored driving. Anyway, if you know somebody's got Goonies uncut, like a real uncut version of it, with some really extreme, hard to find stuff, send them my way. Later.